Hey, 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 ladies and gentlemen. How are you all diddling? How are you all doodling? Nice to see you. Just going to be trickling on in here, doing the updates, doing the Discord and stuff. We're going to do a map making stream today with the old Witcher soundtrack in the background. I actually quite like this music. And the guys at CD Projekt Red are pretty gracious with allowing others to play it, which is a rarity. So we're going to go on over to Roll Corruption, because I still don't have my own set branding as such. I have to share the link after I've gone live. There you go, and that's why you always get a little bit of that at the beginning until I find a way around it. And so, what we're going to do is do some @everyone's in a few Discords. There we go. Map making time. And of course, you guys are going to be able to have a say in the type of map we make. Now we'll go over to here, we'll go do some we'll do some videos elsewhere as well. Reviews and videos, live map making. There we go. Right, what's up? Let's load up. Hey, how's it going, May? How's it going, Damned? Okay, well. Okay, you two are the first two in here. I'm going to take the bull by the horns here and get cracking with the first map. So, let's load up. We'll clear the plants. We're just going to go with... Oh, you know what? That'll actually do just fine. No, actually, I want a little bit more of a hill. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and sculpt. We're going to play God for a moment here. We'll go large brush size, large strength, and... Right, nearly there. Up a little bit here. We'll even it out in the mode so it looks a bit less potato. There we go. Don't have to even it out too much. What I'll need though is something that looks like a path. So if I hold control down here, we could maybe have a bridge there. Nah, we'll even it out to a path. It's going to be a tower on the hill. Maybe. Oh, that's that went adult a little bit quick. Right, there we go. Give a man a pen and he'll draw female anatomy or his own. Can't be helped. Can't be stopped even. Right. Okay. There we go. Right. We'll lower that up a little. Bring that up a little bit there too. There we go. Bring that down. It's a little bit too flat now, so obviously we'll need to adjust that. Right, there we go. Boing. Oh, he's steady on. There we go. There we go. Right, I like the rocks down here. That's a really nice tile. Okay, so terrain size, we're just going to go up a little bit. Doesn't need to be huge, but needs to be fairly large. Tiling will go something around there, I think will do. Right, how are we all doing? Hey, how's it going, Philip? Hope you enjoyed Sunkist the other day. It was yesterday, wasn't it? Right, so I actually like this this woodland tile. The only downside that I'm not as fond of is that we kind of have the issue of it not wrapping around corners particularly well. But hey, we can work with that. So terrain height, I do want to bring it down. Ah, we don't have any water, do we? There we go. Glug, 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 glug. Okay. Ah, we have to turn on the water. There we go. Right. Now we can bring it up, I think that will do. That will do there. And we'll just we'll fandangle that a little bit. Right, there we go. There's the other bank. Hey, there we go. Right, now I think we'll just bring this up a little more. Likes freezing when you do that. It does not like. Problem is when you generate it yourself is that you get really curvy terrain, so you kind of have to go off. Yeah. It's hard to get it looking less natural. No, more natural. Man, English hard. Right, there we go. Several hours of RP talkative. Yeah, it's very it's pure talking really. We've in 30 odd episodes we've still not done actual combat. It's really talky. Not to everyone's cup of tea, obviously. Very difficult to your traditional, but it's something a bit different. It's over on Daddy Sheep Do's channel, if anyone's not checked it out. Right. Okay, so I like this. That's cool. Some of the edges here are a little bit like derpy. I think I'm just going to try and cover them in a moss or something. Right. So this is going to do for the basic sort of premise of my map. The riverbed, I think I'm going to change to... Yeah, we'll get it. There we go. That's a bit better. Nice. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a path. So we just have to... You know what? I might... I'm going to keep that roughly how it is, actually. Maybe just turn the brightness down a little bit here. You know what? I'll actually edit it here. Just turn the saturation down because it's always a little bit too intense for me. There we go. Right. The stuff you're really excited to see now. Yeah, it's more sparring than combat. Yeah, there's been some sparring in it. Right, okay, let's continue. We're going to do... I'm just going to do the natural stuff first. And I think... Can we get away with these rocks? Or do we want to go for these? Okay, so these will be near the water. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with auto-populate. We're going to go there. And we're not going to want them any higher than... here. And we're going to go... Not too big. So... Yeah, that sort of size. Maybe go a little bit up with the variance. And yoink. Now we just grow rocks. The ancient art of rock growing. Okay, so I'd like a little bit more around here. Let's go up more in the size variation. Can you do like a decent cliff edge just by spamming rocks, I wonder? Well, let's find out. Sort of. Like, it doesn't look bad. It'll look fine once there's some flora involved as well. Like, maybe you need to mix in just a few of these too. Nah. Cancel that. Okay. So one thing I would like to do here, and are you... Ah, there we go. Because I think these will suit covering up this. If that makes sense. I think work with it. Just let it happen, you know. Hey, there we go. Right, there we go. Rocky cliffs. Right, I'll delete some of those rocks in a bit because there's a bit too much going on. But it's okay. Right, now we'll do me weeds. I want them all to point upwards, actually. So, there we go. And I actually, if we'd go grow, let's just get that out of the way for a second. I want them in the water. And there. So that's a very narrow space, but let's do it. Okay, we'll give them a second to grow. What's up, Ridder? You love it. Free tutorial causing the learning curve of the software is high. It is, but it's not too bad. You've got lots of buttons that you just kind of have to figure out what to do. The main thing is learning Control, Shift, and Alt, doing different things with sculpting. So, doink. There we go. I can do a smaller brush. So I want them just there. Just along here. Beautiful. Right, there we go. Ah, now what we can do, because you see I just accidentally spawned some on some rocks. Top here, I can click on this, turn off the rock layer. Now if I click on it, they won't spawn on the rocks. So that really helps. Suppose, yeah, okay, that's technically spawned on the ground, so I think it's because the river's not particularly deep. It's quite deep there, so it's not spawning them. I could make them taller. Now, we'll rock with this for a sec, don't worry. We got this. Don't forget to like the stream, guys, or, you know, Sigmar's gonna get you. You know, or your deity of choice, really. Sigmar's the most judgmental. Right, okay, we got this. It takes a little while for stuff to come together. I find by the time you start putting trees on, all of a sudden you've got something really beautiful, but until you put trees on, everything looks bad. That's my view of Flowscape. Trees just make everything work. I do love loads of these. Loads of these. Give them all to me. Okay, and I'm really not happy with that, so we're going to try and like cover that with something. So, as an example of what we might want to cover it with, and these we want to be flat with the actual terrain. Like, we can just spam these on it. Trees make it a map. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Faster growth, please. Yeah, we need to cover that up. Make it look pretty. Make it look good. There we go. It doesn't spawn stuff quite as fast as I'd like sometimes, considering the scale. Like, it's built for smaller scale. So sometimes you'll be here a while covering stuff up. But that's okay. It's all part of, I don't know, happy accidents or whatever crap they call it. Right, there we go. Now, they're not growing on the rocks. That's good, because they're not the sort of plant that does grow on the rocks. Oh, don't really want to grow any there. Okay, so that looks a little bit better now. That looks a little bit less derpy. When you have those curved edges, they look really, in my mind, they look kind of dumb. And it's good to, like, when you see stuff that just doesn't look quite right, just shove a bush on it. Cover it up with a bush, and you're pretty much good. Pro strats. Okay. Like, come on. Okay, smaller? Does that work? Okay, and we'll try and put some extra bits in there to, like, mix up the colour a little bit. Okay, because I've got loads there, I'm just going to scatter a little bit of this around elsewhere. Although far less in quantity. So it'll be, like, growing a little bit elsewhere, but not to the same scale. Okay, I mean, we've got a long way to go on this map, so let's do the thing we need to do to make it look like a map. We'll just stick some trees on. Just get the scale right. And get the type of trees right. What type of tree do we want? Maybe. I want this looking pretty grim and miserable, so... They're a bit too big and bushy. I think these might have to do. We'll have a few of these. We'll go a little bit less dense. Right. Now we'll pick it up. So we'll go there. Oh, this is going to be hell. Okay, right, and it's still not going on the rocks, so that's fine. So we'll just grow a few trees, and we're going to have to move a couple. Like, we're going to get some spawning on the rocks there, which it's just not going to work. So we'll fix that. Right. The dark ones. I Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. I've just seen a... This isn't a happy accident. This is awful. Right. Sculpt. Sculpt tool, please. Right. So what I can do is I can shove that up and then hold control and allow it to, like, even out. Doink, 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 doink. You quite often get those bits. Like, that won't really matter at all. But that will. My triggers. There we go. Right, so we've got some trees. Okay, I want this map to look a little bit bigger as well, so we're going to have to shove some stuff around the edge. Oh my word, we've got so much work to do. Okay, how big are these? Way too big, way too big. Down you go, down you go. Okay, that is acceptable. La da dee 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 dee. Bushes everywhere. Okay, we're gonna have to do some weather and some mist to basically make this look better. It's fine, it's fine, it's not a problem. We'll do a few bushes over here, not too many. I think what we'll do more of over here, in fact, is we'll go for some dead trees. Okay, we up you go. Up you go. Yeah, that's about right in scale. La da dee 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 dee. So something fishy's going on this side of the river. Okay, I like that. I like that. Okay, we're getting there. Still a long way to go. We're going to need a path as well, so what we'll do is we'll have it zoop, fly up in the air. Path is... Okay. There's our path. So you can get a little idea as to what's going on. Now, somewhere in the water here, we're going to have a cart that's fallen off. So we'll go ahead and put that down now. Come on, where's the cart? To mouse wheel through all of this. Cart says somewhere. There we go. There we go. Right. Doink, 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 doink. Okay. Press the number 2. That's how you cycle between these. Press 1, 2, and 3. So you can make it a little smaller if you need. A little bigger, a little smaller. There we go. Right, there's a cart that's fallen in. I like that. Should be doing your own prep right now for tomorrow instead, watching me do mine. Can't I pay you to do yours? Okay, well tell me about your adventure. Let's go. What's the plot? What's the story? What are you prepping? Let's do it. Let's brainstorm. Okay, we'll have some rocks around here. Okay, surrender the booty. There's always a cart in the river. Like modern day shopping trolley. Yeah, that is true. Let's go, Thork. More nonsense confirmed. I know what we haven't got yet. We haven't got these. There we go. It's not really a map until you've just logs full. Forget rocks full, everyone dies at logs. Logs are far more dangerous. Like, rocks are hard, sure, but logs are unexpected. That's what gives them the element of surprise and a sneak attack bonus. Right, there we go. So, what else are we going to do? We're going to do maybe some heather. We'll do some heather over on the left here, just so it's a little bit less... Yep. That'll do. You know, do. Right, now what we're going to do is some more greenery. So what this is a cunning plan. We're going to turn on the draw on rocks and we're going to turn off the rest. Now we can only draw on a rock. So if we do that, ta-da, there we go. So what we're going to do though is we're going to make them very so small. That way we're going to gradually sort of green up these rocks a little bit. Let's, if this actually works. Oh, there they are. There they are. They're there. Well, hang on. Let's just leave that going in the background. Okay, that's just happily spawning stuff on rocks in the background, just to like blend it in a little bit. I think the camera shot for this will probably be from over here. So, okay, so we got some work to do here as well. I can't change that plant, or in fact, I can't really pick anything new, can I? Because I think then it just starts spawning new stuff. So what else can we put down here? I'll tell you what we could do. We could have a little play with lighting. Twigs. Okay, let's do some of this, because this will help a lot as well. Right, don't want snowy. Doing 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 do 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 do. That one maybe. This is when the frame rate starts to die. Yeah. Right, we need to go up. Yep. Okay, and then maybe if we're lucky. Hello. Stop that. Okay, back here to go down, boy. Okay, we've got some. Definitely got some work to do here. So what we're going to do is we're going to select that. Tilt it that way a little bit. Oh, he's a master of cunning. Master of cunning. There we go. Right, we'll just have such a dense woods here that you can't really see anything else. Right, let's have a check over here again now. See how we're looking. Better? Well, that's obviously a problem. But we can deal with this. We can deal with this. We need more terrain. We'll go back to the foreground in a moment, but... Doink, 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 doink. Right. Back to you. Right, I need you to blend a bit better if you don't mind. So if we were here... Okay, one thing we could do is we could just reduce our field of view a little bit. Ugh. No, I don't like doing that. Okay, it's going to have to be more of a top-down view, because otherwise, you know... The problem with not making a massive map is you're kind of limited in terms of... Hang on. Get out of it. I'm not even sure you need to be here. Ah, you rotate it by holding shift and rotating around. Yeah, we do need Warhammer Rubbles. So, like, that is not a bad angle. I'm just looking at where like the money shot is, because I think it's probably there. I think that's what we're painting around right now. And that's actually quite nice. So what do we need to do to make this look better? Right, what we need is more of these, way more of these. Size-wise, let's try some small-ish, slightly bigger than before. Not on rocks. Cancel, abort. On ground only. No, on water only. Haha. You're too small. So small. Hello? Okay, we'll do that as well. Ugh. Okay, we need them growing upwards for a start. And I do want them a little bit smaller. Yeah, that's a little bit too big. Right, there. Tiny bit less size variety, please. Okay. That'll do. That'll do. We need some more shrubbery on here. And we also need to, like, just do a little bit of this just to, you know, declutter. No, not you. I want this one. This one. That's a rock. Well, okay, I needed to sort the rock as well. The rock is gone. The rock's not an issue anymore. It's earth. Okay. I will find you. There you are. I'm not ruining my audience's immersion. Now, is this necessary for battle map creation? No. Who cares if it sticks out a little bit? Your players aren't going to notice. They'll be too busy having rocks falling on them. Okay, that's where we're at. We're at somewhere like here. Yeah, you want to zoom out a bit more if you can. Like, oh. Okay, it was good until I saw that. But that's fine. That's what you can have trees for. Remember what I said about trees earlier? Right, we can lock this. And that helps because now we don't. Whoa! Steady on. Down, boy. There we go. Cover it up with trees. Cover it up with trees. There we go. It's all looking better. This whole GM prep story has gotten you back into Vermintide Darkest Dungeon. Right, yeah, so I need to read your story. Running Uberschrank for a while. Tomorrow is part of Heart of Glass. Not run Heart of Glass. I have no idea about it, so I'm afraid I am about as useful as a chocolate teapot, but I'll help. Right, so we need more rocks. These big rocks? Okay, big rocks. How big do these ones go? You know what, that's actually not bad. Just to, like, gloss it up a little bit. I would like something that vaguely resembles a path along here, but they don't have a decent dirt path, which is really annoying. Okay, flowers. Let's go. No, not on rocks, not on water, just on land. They're going to be massive, aren't they? Yep, and they're also reeds. Oh yeah, because I clicked on the yellow flower here, which symbolises all the flowers, and was like, yeah, that's what I want. No, it wasn't. You're a potato hydra. Okay. Right, we need some more hillside shrubbery, so let's go with some of these. Whoa, steady on. Absolutely freaking enormous. Now I'm tempted to just put loads of rocks down to make a path, but I think we'll actually have to paint one because otherwise this will never look like a road. And this always upsets me having to do this because it never looks good because the built-in path stuff, ugh, as you can see. And it doesn't matter how much you tile it. It never looks right. In my mind. Like, that looks like a Roman road. I need dirt. I need dirt and grime and rubble. Like, maybe that? Yeah, okay, maybe that. It actually looks broken up enough. Okay, fine. I've been converted. That road's that'll do. Whoa. Steady on. Doink. Doink. No, you can stay there. Doink. Right, I think we need... Oof, what are we missing here? This is pretty nice, though. I like this. You're running a Darkest Dungeon-inspired campaign, actually. Nice. Apparently, my campaign reminds some people of Darkest Dungeon because we have, and this is to quote someone else, a bunch of idiots rotating in and out while being in a place they dislike or something like that. It was far more poetic when the gentleman go, whoa, okay. Right, we need general shrubbery. Bit more. No. Far less of that. Hang on. Okay, if in doubt, just drag it somewhere else. Right, there we go. Doink, doink. And, pointing upwards, please. Yeah, try and just break up the side of the road here. Let's make it a little less monotonous with some more shrubbery. So it's going to look like that rolled over the side here. What can we have that makes it look like it fell over the side? Like, this won't work, but we could paint on like a... You know, actually that looks better than what we've got underneath here, so I might actually treat it to a little bit of that because we get a nice little rooted appearance. I like that. Hello? How did you get so large? My grandma... Oh, Jesus! You're huge! Okay, never mind. Yoink. That's alright, you can cover up a host of sins with mist. Right. Now, I want a little bit more of an angle for my shot. I know there's stuff up there I missed. Right, that looks okay. What we're going to do is a little bit of decoration. Fluff it up, and then we'll move on. And then lighting, of course. We need lighting because right now it's a bit of a crime. Sculpt a sweet jump. That'll do. That's okay, Saint. I hope it was taken as a compliment. I have a bad potato memory, so... But it was a compliment, right? We can lock this, and here's a little tip for you. Once you've locked it, do that. Do that. There we go. So what we'll probably need to do here as well is lock, lock, lock. Bear with. And we want it to look like it's been here a little while. So we're going to make these nice and small. Oh. Yeah, and we'll have them grow to the contours. So there we go. So now we can just sort of like moss up. There we go. If you zoom in, you can see... Oh, so pretty! So pretty! Is this too much detail? Probably. Good night. How much did you miss? I don't know. I'll let someone else answer that question because I'm not sure anymore. Right. So we basically made this, which is going to be a... now, it's not designed to be a map that you can make and take pictures from 500 different angles. What I would like... Let's try the other way. Does that... No, that doesn't look better. That looks better. Oh, hello. No, this way, this way, this way, this way. Stop spinning me around. There we go. You have been erased. I'm just trying to find the good angle again. I think that's the angle we want right there. Now, what I was thinking is that this tree... No. Oh, don't you dare. Doink, 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 doink. I mean, I could just delete that tree. Slide you out the way. I would like to be able to see that gap. So what we'll do is we'll take one of these and we'll just yoink. No, you can stay because you're not oversized. You aren't either. I want the big one. Doink. Which one's the big one? It's got to be that one, right? Meow. Small touch, but I think it'll make all the difference. Right, we're going to move on to another map in a second, though. Yeah, of course, the left now looks potato. That's fine. We can shimmy this way a little bit. There we go. Now, last couple bits just to get that perfect... right, a little bit of fog. No fog. No fog. We'll go ground fog, though. Height round about there. Density, loads of it. A little bit less dense. Should we go a little higher? I find just fog looks nice most of the time, you know. What is this map supposed to be? It's just a cart that's fallen in the water. First season of Warhammer Fantasy, you have a dwarven encounter, also included a repeater dungeon delving. Quite liked it, really. Shame your players didn't have the time to delve more. Yeah, the actual reason we jumped out of that area is my players didn't actually like it, so I basically was like, okay, well, abandon ship, let's go somewhere else. They weren't that keen on it, so it's a bit of a shame, but okay, let's go dense, but less of it. Okay, this I like, but we have more to do. Just for that sort of perfection. Now, I want more shadows on the road. So, I mean, that looks nice, but we can do better than that. Let's go here and then play around with the direction. I quite like that. Let's go a little bit higher. You kind of lose the verticality with this, so let's... Yeah, the problem is the sun can't be that side. It kind of needs to be this side. I think that's the better angle. It's prettier than any location in Chaos Bay. What's up, Mr. Matt? How you diddling? Okay, bloom. Oh, God, no, I can't stand the bloom in this. Vignette, I can stand. Vignette makes everything look better. Like, all of a sudden, that looks sexy. We could put rabbits on. We could do sky brightness, so we could bring that down a little bit. We could go... ambient light could go down a little bit. So, yeah, I'm happy with the ambient light going down a smidge. Sky rotation, doesn't really matter. Intensity, I mean, we could do it close to nighttime, but No, I'm happy with it being like mid-afternoon. One thing I would like to do is just bring the saturation down a smidge. White balance. Ugh. I like cool evenings. I think that's good for me though. I think that's good for me. And you can stick your aperture up. Or down rather. Nah. Looks good like that. I like it. Is it exclusive to Warhammer Fantasy? No, this is Flowscape. And Flowscape is effectively like a pretty picture drawing thing. So that's what I'm doing. I'm drawing pretty pictures. So I'm just going to stick a couple tiny bits of colour on. Let's just see what size they are. Did it actually do any? Ah, they're too small. So small! Hang about. Right, so that's obviously too big. Back down you go. How's it going, Mr. Matt? How you diddling? Hope you enjoyed Monday's RP sesh. Okay, way too pretty. Way too pretty. We need more death in here. I tell you what we can do is we can just throw in some tufts of grass. That helps break things up a little bit. If you've got some bits that just look a bit too smooth, stick some of that in there. Right, there we go. Now at the moment we're only drawing on the ground, so got to hold quite a while it grows, but hang on, that would help. Grow faster, my pretty, grow. Okay. Now I dare say that that's not a bad map. More death. Yeah, what is great with Flowscapes, the assets are Warhammer-like. It's possible to make it very Warhammer-like. So for me, this is maybe for my campaign, this is still a little bit vibrant. So I would just desaturate it a tiny bit more. So like to here. And then for me, that's perfect. There we go. So what we'll do is we'll take a picture of that to celebrate. We'll do, and the really nice thing about this, and it's a really big deal, okay? It's a really big deal, is you can click this and you can go screenshot resolution high. Now what does that do? That means when I take this, it's 4 times the resolution that I'm currently on. I'm on 1440p. I get better than an 8K resolution image. It'll be 100 megabytes, but I can compress it down to about 15, and the players can zoom in a ridiculous amount. So I can do this here. I'll tell you what I can also do is I could also do, you know, just because I think it looks sick, I could do a bit of that. I could do snow angle. Bit of that. We could do ice. It's full winter. And then what we could do is just switch it around a little bit and go white balance, that's the one. There you go. Beautiful. You kind of lose the verticality here, but that's fine. Right, let's make another one, guys. I need some ideas for the next map. What would you like me to do? What are you thinking? I'm going to stick this one here. Lots of things from cities to elven ruins. Yeah, Flowscape graphics remind you of The Witcher 2. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely have to check out for your D&D. Yeah, Emperor, I put some maps up earlier. The first set of maps I've stuck out, I've just done them all for free and I'm sharing them to whoever, wherever. In future, I'm going to stick them out on my Patreon because actually the maker of Flowscape doesn't claim ownership. So it's something I can do to say thanks to the patrons. So anyone that's a patron can basically just, any of the maps I use, you can have either as a Flowscape file or as the actual images. And I will make some into videos as well. That last one I'll make into a video. So we need something. Should we do a small hamlet? A small hamlet. A mine entrance. Oh, my word. Yeah, that. Oh, my God. Yeah, a mine entrance would be cool. Okay, can I twist that into a cave? Can I twist that into a cave? Would you hate me? Well, this is already looking perfect. Empty bit of grass in the middle of a forest. You're such a cliche, damned. But I like it. Right, tiling will go down here. Right, ground we're going to do... Oh, not quite so... whoa. Okay, I like that rock. Ground 2. Okay, what type of... Okay, a bit brighter. Muddy, dirty. Ah, that's nice too. That's a bit too washed and pretty, so that's too autumn. I'm going to have to green it up with... yeah, okay. We'll change the mask, though. Maybe we could do the... I'd need it round the other way. Okay, no, we'll change it to... Okay, so I need a big chunk of this stuff to have a mine entrance. Okay, this will do. So what we're going to do is we're going to sculpt here. We're going to sculpt... Okay. Flatten that out just a tad. That's our entrance right here. Right, so now what we're going to need to do is have some ginormous feckin' rocks. Like these. Maybe not quite so large. These look like former ruins, though. That's the only thing. Is like some of these are very angular. So, and what we're going to need to do is play around with shadows, basically, to try and make this actually look like a cave entrance. See, these look like they've belonged to buildings, which I'm not that fond of. These might be a little better. Okay. Yeah. Only problem is when they're this size... Okay, we'll do, hang on. Nearly, doink, 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 doink. There we go. You've got to make it a little bit bigger, otherwise you're going to come across problems. How about this? Nope. Right, back to these. Right, up and over here. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. More size variation. Okay. Okay, that'll do, that'll do. Yeah, can't have suspended rocks, so... Nope, let's sort that out. There we go. Oh, this could be a mineshaft entrance, couldn't it? Right, so now we've got that there. Even though it's got a little bit of like an Elvis haircut, we need to just sort that out because this is a mess. There we go. Right. So, let's... Doink. Doink, 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 doink. And what we'll be doing in a bit, I'll do it for you now just because it will look better at least, is we'll put the height of the sun down. Put the intensity down. Oh, come on. Where is it? Where is it? Ambient light. There we go. We can do the direction like... There. There we go. There's the entrance. Right. Garden of Moor. Soon there will be Garden of Moor. Right, so we're going to go with some of these. I'll tell you what we'll do, because some of these bits are too low to do anything on. could we... maybe... because we don't actually have water on at the moment. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's get rid of that, because we don't want water, clearly. The riverbed we could actually change to... doink, doink. Oh, get rid of that. There we go. Riverbed. Oh, stop doing that. Okay, there we go. Riverbed, riverbed, riverbed. Doink, 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 doink. Okay, none of that counts as riverbed. Never mind. This needs to be fixed a little bit more, but we're onto something here. Right, trees. Remember, it doesn't look like a map until you've got trees. We had spawn on ground turned. Oh, where you steady on. Right, okay. Tiny bit less. Yep. Right. Bit of that, bit of this. Yep. Okay, so what we're going to aim for is trees more on the green bits. More on the green bits, more on the green bits. More on the green bits. On the green bits. Right, green bits, green bits. Green bit. Doink. Work with the terrain. Work with the terrain. Channel you're in a Bob Ross. Okay, there we go. Nice. Very tempted to build some object blender for Warhammer like shrines and stuff. Do it. I'll promote you. And maybe even marry you, depending on how fantasy and grimdark they look. We could really do with some free assets. I've looked for the files to, you know, try and pinch some, but nope. I can't find anything that's free, not copyrighted, or the right file type. I'm just having no luck. Okay, so we've done a bit of that. Let's do some other trees too. Whoa, okay, you're baby trees. Baby trees. Okay. No one's ever going to see this bit, but okay, well, definitely no one's going to see that bit. Right, now we need bush. Bush. Okay, slightly larger bush. Doink, 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 doink. I don't want to spawn any on the rocks. Okay, there we go. You remember it was a pain to make combat practice episodes of GM prep, still get our action on the actual start of the campaign. Yeah, I'm going to do a combat practice with the players this Friday. I probably won't stream it, but I might record it, and we'll see how it goes. Because I want to basically explain the rules. I've got some players that have never played TTRPGs, let alone fantasy, but you know, they're smart people. They'll be fine. Right, so what we're going to need is kind of some rocks now, I think. You know what, let's have a look at this second texture, because I'm kind of thinking that there's probably something a little more appropriate. That one might be better. Let's have a look. No. Just dirty, maybe? Or rocky, muddy. Maybe if we go that and really dark. What do you guys think? This could easily be a troll cave. Easily be a troll cave. I think it's got to be... I mean, we don't have to go with rocks, actually, looking at it, but... it could be great sort of path to the entrance. Yeah. It's a bit like I'll clear a path to the entrance rather than making something like an official path to the entrance, if you follow me. Okay, I think that'll actually do. And then ground 2, I'm actually wondering if maybe... That's semi-okay. Okay, I'll tell you what I need to do first is I need to just pop the saturation down a smidge. I find just everything blends together a little bit better that way. I hate choosing between these because really I feel like I need 50 more of them to be able to actually just decide on what I like. Okay, sand. That's all right. Okay, I kind of like this. We could put a little bit of colour back in it, but add a little bit of vignette. There we go. Temperature-wise, let's keep the temperature fairly neutral. A little bit there. There we go. White balance. A little bit cooler. Vignette up. Oh, vignette just looks so good. But I can't frickin' see anything now, so... Turn that down, turn that down. Right, okay, so we've got some other stuff we need to do. We definitely need some grass or... Ah, there we go. Stick a few of these in as well. So these... some dead plants. I'm not going to paint the whole of this because I think this will probably be sufficient. But I will probably throw in some grass as well. But in terms of like a combat map, I'd probably say like you could roll with that. You could roll with that. This is more of like a narrative because otherwise that wouldn't be on the frickin' edge, you know? I mean, heck, you could even do it as like an exit of here's you coming out of the cave. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, not as pleased with that, but I think that's the better angle because you can. Yeah, let's just see if I can pretty this a little bit more. I think it can be done. Okay, yeah, I can work with a little bit of that, but I think I'd rather go with oh, no, not you. Nah. How about if we make this winterish? Maybe. No. I tell you what, it looks really horribly white because bloom is turned on. There we go. And because of the white balance is sort of, you know, being rude. I'm not so fond of the winter. I do love the ability to do that though. Yeah, the entrance is a little bit... I think what I would do in hindsight is I would make this 4 times bigger. And that would be, like, in the corner of the map rather than where it is. So we've done a little bit of a goof here, but hey, we'll call it a happy accident. What's up next? What's up next? What are we going to be up to? Don't forget as well, campaign start date is set. We're going to be starting next Friday with the Warhammer Fantasy streams. Should be fun. Bunch of people, loads never played before. Garden of Moor is an option for us here. But good lord, that's going to be... Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Right, okay, we're going to need to go flatter. We're going to do the Garden of Moor. We're going to do it. Okay, this could get messy, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Right, there we go. Riverbed. Okay, we do technically have some riverbed. Okay, so firstly, terrain size. Let's go big this time. Let's go big. Tiling. we'll go like here. I think what we need to do actually is put a building down for sense of scale. Now, we'll be using a lot of these buildings, I think. Yeah, okay, we have scaling issues. Will it be these, actually? Yeah, in theory. Yeah, these assets are like the most Moorish things we have to work with. Let's just have a see what else we have. We do have a fort. We do have a cool fort and castle thing. A noble state garden where they go riding. Something like a golf course. Enemy encampment. Okay, a bandit camp we could do. A lone tower. There you go. Job done. Fan-bloody-tastic. Okay. Do we have anything more Moorish here? Like, it's not un-Moorish, but it's not... That's the Moor stuff, and it's basically... Like, you could do Drachenfels with this quite happily. I think you'd be hard-pressed to do a Garden of Moor, but you'd have to... What you'd have to do is be a bit creative with angles and sort of... do it so, like, when you're on the ground level, like, you've got the side of buildings here and, you know, make it seem like you've got more assets than you do. But I think I'm going to have to abandon the idea of more now, because it seems like Orc camp, there's nothing here that, like, there's wooden palisades, but there's nothing else that I could do other than just a big field of mushrooms. It's one of the problems. Like, you could do it, but I don't think it would be the standard that I want. Like, what else do we have? Like, we've got a load of these that you can stack around. Please don't do Drachenfels. You want to see our players live a long life. I took my players to Drachenfels in the last campaign, actually. They survived. Right, what else have we got here? It could be great to have a sort of path to the entrance. Okay, I'll use some homebrew rules to stick in the book. There will be a couple of minor modifications, but mostly there'll be optional rules from Warhammer Fantasy. So, a Noble's Estate Garden where they go riding, something like a golf course. Ooh, interesting. So, a more formal... Okay, like the castle grounds. Okay. Yeah, I could kind of... We could actually do a nice green field. Ugh. Perish the thought. So we'll do a little bit here. Okay, we'll go mini scale for this. And we're going to go large terrain because I have an idea. I think that will do me for there. Go slightly darker. Perfect. And then what we're going to need to do is pick some sort of mask. There we go. Aha! That sort of works. What I was thinking is green. It's disgusting. Hang on. That's better. Okay, I'm less offended now. Jeez. Oh, my eyes nearly died. Okay, let's think here. Like, that could be the forest sort of ground. I'm just trying to think how I'd do this. So I could do trees here. Or I could do it the other way. No, we'll do it here. We'll do it here. I've got a plan. That can go there. Okay. We're going to go sculpt. Sculpt. Doink, 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 doink. That's all I need for now. And a little bit of very mild flattening. Very mild flattening for the home. Okay. Very mild, very mild. This is Okay, a little bit flat terrain. And a lovely picnic basket. This is a Warhammer map. There's no one's too busy being dead or chased by a troll. Oh, hang on. Did we lose our music? Video pause. Continue watching, of course. Thank you, Witcher Soundtrack, for being awesome. Right, okay. Strength. I'm going to do a little bit of a hill because I want the building raised up. Okay, so that's basically woodland. Okay. I think this will work well. I think this will actually work well. I'm excited. Right, let's scale. Scale. Yes, but we need bushier trees. Kind of. More bush. Okay, we could go slightly larger. Okay. Right, let's see if we can do this way. Doink, 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 doink. I don't want it on the grass. Not allowed. Doi, 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 doi. Okay. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. Be gone. Doink. Yoink. 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 Doink. 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 This will be the edge of a lord's manor. I like this. I like where this is going. I've got a vision in my head as to what it's going to look like. It's going to be great. Okay. One there. Okay. 1, 2. Barney McGrew. Doink. Okay. Hang on. Let's just solve this issue by doing that. All going right the way down. There we go. Right. So what we need to do is we need a little bit of a mixture of trees as well. Or do we? What could we mix them with? A few of these? Yeah, let's do a few of those mixed in. Doink. Okay, we can go a little bit less now. Doink. Oh, I seem to have lost chat. Chat's back. Yogi and Boo Boo as Beastman. That's Yogi Skull Crusher. That's hilarious. Fun fact, in our forthcoming campaign, the woods will be mostly plagued by Ungor raiding parties and goblins. With the occasional orc thrown in as well. Hey! I like it. I like the song. Okay, so that's looking alright. Blessed be CD Projekt Red. You find my taste in background music close to your heart. Yeah, I'm really feeling the hoys. Okay. Yep. We can have some bushes as well. Okay, that's not an efficient way of doing this, but, you know, it was fun. Okay. Right, and now I need to go back to trees. Which type of trees were those? I think they were these, right? No, they weren't. They were these. Yes, they were. Okay. Okay, back here. There we go. The stately home's not going to be that big, he says. Okay. Right. Okay. This is going okay. And what we're going to need is... no, we're going to be going with more like this, aren't we? No, too sort of Turkish. Ugh. None of these look right. I think some combo of several of these will work. So if we go like here and then... okay, but we could do this. Haha. No one will ever know. I guess, I mean, this is Warhammer, right? You can just... Oh, I like that new one. That's cool. Oh, okay. Can we make this work? I think the answer to that is a definite no, but... Okay. Looks like that just needs tilting back a smidge. Is this going to work? No. Okay, I don't think it will, but... Just want the roof to line up properly, damn it. So by the time we're over here, let's actually see what that looks like. Okay. And then we just need something. If we just lock those for a second, what can I put in the middle? When you think of the Empire, you mostly think dark pine trees. The ones you see now remind you of Bretonia. Yeah, that's fair. Just want to disguise this middle bit a bit better, but I think that's actually probably as good as we're going to get. Okay, let's try some bodgery. I don't think this will work, but... I mean, it just looks like a freaking mess. That probably looks better. Yeah. Okay, well, let's do this. Let's bodge this instead, because that will be far more sensible, I think. Yeah, I was going to say the chimney placement leaves a lot to be desired, but... Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I'd have to put so much grass in to make this look convincing now. Like, I think even the largest grass is really... maybe. I'm just going to try and make it look pretty for that angle for a moment. So what I would need to do to make this look acceptable, I think, is... Okay, let's paint a picture instead. I've got this. Right, where's my boat? I need a boat. I've got a plan. Yeah, it's more like a mansion than a noble's estate at the moment. I'll grant you that. That being said, the lord of our town, Tarm, has a very small house. So, well, not small house, but it could be bigger. Let's put it that way. Okay, come on. Did I see a boat? I'll tell you what, let's go back here. No, that's a little too... Okay. Well, yeah, okay. Let's give this a moment. And now for the famous... Come on, you're supposed to be able to put it there. Okay. Way too big, but looks cool still. There we go. So what I'm imagining for this is a group of brave adventurers or thugs, one or the other, or just burglars, are effectively trying to break in to a nobleman's home, and they arrive at night. Okay, let's see what else we can do here. Just to that bit's kind of ruining my shot at the most. So if I wanted that look to look better, what would I do? I would change the sky. I would get a little bit more of that going on. Probably get the sun a little bit lower. As we said before, mist makes everything look better, so we'll get a little bit of fog going on. Not too much, just a little bit. Do we want regular fog as well? Regular fog just kind of obscures the background, so it's like, yep. Yoink. Yeah. It's not a map I'm going to be using, in all likelihood. Put a gazebo on that poor hill. Will be bigger, thanks to the efforts of your new heroes. Well, we'll see. Lords are terrible with money. Some of them are. Some of them really are. Okay, this is I'm going to call this one a work in progress because it needs a lot of love. It needs a lot of love, but it's got potential. It could potentially become a good map. Just close your eyes for a second and don't vomit. So, like, you could probably finish this off and have a woodland break-in / escape scene. How's it going, Bob? What client map maker is this? Looks so much better than MS Paint. Bro, you haven't seen my MS Paint skills. Oh, it's this song. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la. I love this song. I'm sorry if I'm mocking someone's cultural sort of heritage here, but good lord, it's hilarious. Right, new map. Okay, I'm just going to go with it this time, okay? I'm not going to take any inspiration. I'm just going to load one. And then I'm just going to think, what can I do with this to make it parody? Okay. Our adventurers go to Kemery. No, I'm not doing desert. Okay, we'll clear the plants because... Right. I know I said I'd go with it. I didn't say I'd stick with the initial seed. Right, okay. Marshes. Marshland. We're going to go with... Yep. We're going to go with marshes. We're just going to keep this as is. what we'll do is we'll change the tiling a little bit. Tiles much smaller. There we go. Doesn't need to be tiny, but terrain size considerably bigger. We don't need snow. We don't need that. Little bit more water. Right, riverbed a little bit darker. Snow angle. Oh no, snow height. Terrain size high. Okay, right. Ground 1. Right, mask. What do we want? I prefer this one. Okay, ground 1 will be... Well, we could go with rocky. Rocky with a mixture of... Now, I don't know as I want autumn leaves. Doesn't make sense in a swamp, right? Ah, maybe that, but really dark. Yeah, that looks kind of mossy. Right. Number 2. Not happy with that yet. Nope. 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 Maybe. Depends whereabouts the marshland is. Like, is it just at the base of a mountain? How do you screenshot? Okay, down here in the bottom right is a picture of a camera. Take a photo, just click that. Job done. Remember to set the resolution. I'm going to roll with this, and we're going to have a hybrid swamp marshland thing. Okay? That's what we're rolling with. Okay, but I will just turn the riverbed brightness down a tad, a smidge more. There you go. Right, Skye, just before we start placing stuff, I want to get... Yeah, something a little more bleak. Okay. Right, first things first, we need loads of these buggers, because they're amazing. Okay. As you can tell, I'm a little obsessed. Right, we'll go there. Oh, I don't want them on the ground. I want them in the water. That'll do, and I want them growing straight up. Go. Grow faster. Grow speedily. Grow, my pretties, grow, grow. Okay, we'll leave that for a minute. I'll catch up with chat. Do not forget to like the stream, or Sigmar will bite your bottom. I don't think he would, but he might. Right. Maybe a dock of contrabandists. Yes, a bandit camp out in the arse end of swampy land. I like it. Yep. We could do a little camp out here, and it could have been a group of adventurers that were slaughtered, or it could have been something far more sinister. Dun 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 dun, mysteries and such. Right, and we're going to do some trees. Yep, that'll do. So we're going to go slightly... put you up for a sec. Now, out of the water. Yep. And then anywhere else. Let's just see how big that's going to be. Yeah, let's go bigger variety and a bit smaller on average. Tiny bit smaller still. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, that's good. That's good. Right, what else do we need? We're going to need grass. We're going to need grass. I think we'll go for tufty grass. Tufty? Is that dead grass? That's like straw. How about this one? That looks too nice. Unless I just put some dollops of that on these bits. No way, the colour of that is just off. Ugh. Disgusting. Okay, we're going to have some lighting issues here, I can tell. Heather, okay, I think it might be up to this stuff. Yep, okay. So we're going to do just a few of these bits on the greener patches. Work with your scenery. Oh, grow upwards your grass, damn it. Ding, 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 ding. This music's making me tense. This is supposed to be relaxing. I'm map making and do a GM prep, but instead I'm like, oh no. Bad things are going to happen. That's what this music implies. And then banjos will happen. Is this a banjo or a ukulele? I'm not sure. Someone more Slavic than me can fill me in. Have you settled on the subject for time period? Is it the Great War of Chaos when Magnus is the Emperor? Okay, so I probably want it post Colleges of Magic. So I probably will have it during the time of Franz, but I'll have it in a period where he's dealing with loads of revolts for whatever reason. So I want it to be turbulent as hell. I'm not sure, though. I need to have a little look and try and find a point in time that isn't as pre-written. Like a period in time where there's not a lot written. So I can kind of do my thing, you know? I don't like the time telling me what to do. I like to just kind of do what I want to do. Wow, I'm such a millennial GM. Stop telling me what to do, rules. You're not my real ma. Okay. Just spawn some rocks. Franz is the golden age. Yeah. Currently planting grass intensely. Very intensely. RPG Franz was useless. Yeah, but it's all about Boris, right? If we're talking if we're talking Total War, it's all about Boris. But I think Franz is okay for a hero snipe, right? Maybe I'm wrong. That's assuming we're talking about the same thing. Right, there we go. So if I do a few of these on here, how are we looking there? A little bright, a little bright. No, they're square. I remember them. Nope. These are inside cavey bits. You know what? Maybe if we go a little bit smaller with them. Does that make any sense at all as terrain? Not really, but this is Games Workshop stuff, so... Okay, so this is going to be an intentional oddity that the rocks grow. The rocks grow. Okay, yeah, that's odd. That's really odd. There's going to be something weird that's shaping the terrain around here. We'll call it that way. So it's going to be a bit of a curiosity as such. Maybe an unusual history or something, or maybe there's just loads of chaos artifacts around and, you know, it's made the rocks start growing. Who knows? Don't judge me, okay? I'm just making pretty things. People would avoid the area thinking it's warpstone. Yeah. What we need to do, actually, is we just need to bring the saturation down a touch. Need to bring the intensity down a little bit, height down a little bit. Intensity back up. We can go a little bit more color, but not much. And then vignette. And then I actually think this will be one of the areas that would suit fog. Like, this is a speedy map. Problem is the plants kind of stick out a little bit. Okay, So what we need is lots of rocks. No, bigger rocks. This is how you do it. Big rocks, big rocks, big rocks, yeah. Okay. Twigs. Loads of branches and crap. Just need more rubbish all over the place. A few logs. Logs will just do more around there. Couple there. Shrooms! Oh, hell yeah. Nothing says creepy as hell like a bunch of shrooms. Uh-huh. How's it going, Doc? Yeah, this is a weird place. Fog is so good. I love fog. Okay, hang on. Shrooms everywhere. Okay. Why are you so bright? I know what we can do. Right, we can choose spawn on rocks only up here. We'll do our little trick from earlier. Let's go for really small bushes. And just see if I spawn bushes on this. Furry rocks. That's not what I wanted. So, no, I need to go actual plants on the rocks. Furry rock wins. Okay. I'll start off with that. Down there, up there. Go. Right. Let's a little catch up with chat. What about Leopold, father of King Franz? There's not a lot about his reign. That's true. And it would make sense, actually, that there's no wizards in the party. If we actually have this before the colleges of magic were formed, then any player that wants to roll a wizard, I can just screw over and be like, no, sorry, they don't exist yet. Ha ha. I'm sorry. Wizards are frickin'... Wizards are the rogues of D&D. Wizards are the rogues of D&D. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if you're watching right now, Rogel, but it's no player's fault, right? It's not your fault. They just have too much. They just have too much. Not all of them. But not all wizards were born even. What a cool game it is. Yeah, exactly. Better to have a good map for a few moments. There you go. Should we add a little bit of colour? Oh, well, they're going to be baby shrooms. Let's do a giant shroom. Oh no, it won't let me draw on land. Oh dear. That's terrifying. Oh shit, stop! It was growing them. No, I don't like them. Oh well, never mind. I can't control delete them, so... Okay, well they can be, I don't know, highly radioactive. Now we were going to do a camp here, weren't we? So let's do that. Alright. Right, there we go. Where's the camp going to be? Where's a flat bit that's appropriate for camping? There is nowhere here appropriate for camping. Right, there we go. Oh, angry song. Is there treasure inside? Why is there a box here? Okay. Some idiot. Some idiot came here on a handcart and was like, I'm gonna go get me some riches. They did not come home. Well, they're transporting wood. Yep. Okay, can't really. Yoink, yoink. What's the advantage of that like? Okay, you can see a tiny little bit there. I like this. I like this. Let's just play around with the sky for a second. So we could do... No. Yeah, that's the one. That's definitely the one. Saturation. Yeah, okay. I do want to desaturate it a bit because it brings the plants back in line. Right, turn the bloom down. Yeah. More sun shafts. Okay, less sun shafts. A little bit of sun shaft. Ah, lens flare. Minimal lens flare, but a little bit because, you know, it is the frickin' sun, right? Height. That looks pretty neat, but then we get a hard edge on the map. So actually, we could go for like up there and then just bring up the fog. No. Dense, dense, dense. Nope. Amount. Nah. Less and less. Oh no, that's height I'm playing with. Never mind. Density less. Amount. You have to wait for it to change. You give up for today. That's alright. Blah, 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 blah. Essek Hydra map making, directed by Michael Bay. I'm going to bring the density down a tiny bit more. Okay, so the problem is I have to go with like this angle. But like, that's pretty good. I want to rotate the sky a little bit. Just to, where is it? Focus. Could do aperture. No. Vignette. Oh, the vignette. Oh, the vignette. Oh, we could turn that down a little bit. Nope, we want that up. Oh, there. Yes. Yes. Yep. Turn that down. Sky rotation. There we go. Oh, hell yeah. I just don't like the hard line from the fog, so we're just going to play with the height. Oh, you can't win with this stuff. Okay, that's better. Now, maybe if I go, just turn the reflection down a touch. I'm just... Yeah, I think actually having it like that is probably where we want it. Okay, I like this. I like this. I'd be fairly selective about when I record because I don't like the way the fog is moving. We go up a little bit more in height. Yeah, I mean, I prefer it when it's down here. What happened to me, Skye? Yeah, I mean, ugh, no, don't like that. You can just turn a little bit of this on, which hides the background, but I don't like the effect it gives. Right, let's look for a better angle. Okay, and then what we need off... Yeah, I don't like the way the sun picks up on some of those rocks. There is a lot to be done here to get this just perfect. Okay, let's take a few pictures. I actually quite like this one. I don't like that rock formation, or that hill formation rather. Nope, there you can see like the edge of the map. Yeah, that'll do. Right. And we can go with a couple of these two. I'll just take a load of screenshots because, you know. Ah. Right, let's just adjust the lighting so this looks a bit better. We'll do another one. Height. Yeah, that's better. Right, there we go. Come up. We'll go... aim down a little bit. No. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. I'm not super fond of this. It's not bad, but I prefer the one we did yesterday. But it's not bad. Right, okay. Shall I save this? No, I'm not going to save this. I've got screenshots of it. And it might be a fairly nice video, actually. Go on, we'll save it. We'll save it there. Right, now we're going to load... No, we're going to go new. What else are we going to do? Let's have a little think. Try and think. I uploaded a load of maps onto the Facebook group today for Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 4th edition. I've had a lot of comments on that. See you around. See you around, bud. Take care, sweet dreams and all that. Okay. Right, this looks interesting. Let's see what's underneath. Ugh. My triggers. It's not actually terrible terrain, though. Let's do a bandit camp. We'll do a clearing in the woods, rather. Clearing in the woods. So we're going to keep this as is. Terrain size will go up. Tiling... go down. We don't need to worry about that too much. And ground 1 we'll go with... well, hang on. Height. That's not the one I was on, was it? Lies and slander. Wasn't I on like that one or something similar? Wasn't that one? Is it that one? Well, this one will do. This one will do, but I need to change the tiling there. Right. Yep, okay, that'll do there. Right, so ground 1. Let's go with there. So we're going to go mostly... no, we're going to go mostly that. With little spackles of this. Desaturate it a little bit just before we get going. Turn the vignette up because it looks nice. Now some parity. Now we'll go back to editing this. No, definitely. Either there That actually blends fairly well. That's a mixture of like more leafy terrain and... Okay. Or that. So it's either... probably not that. Definitely not that. Let's turn the brightness down on that just a smidge. That might give us more options. I think we'll start with this. Early stages of the map when it was just trees and a house reminded you of EverQuest. Good times, yeah, fair enough. Right, so we're just going to do a little bit of sculpting because I want the terrain around the mid to be... Oh, bollocks. Less strength here. Just want it to be a tiny bit flatter. Not like freakishly so, but... Right, just need that to be a bit less uniform. So hard to sculpt terrain in a random way that looks natural. Once you've started bodging with the pre-done ones, I find it just looks bad. So hard to get it right. Okay, so the camp will be here. Yeah, we could go a tiny bit bigger on them. Tiny bit bigger still. Okay. Max growth, lots of them. Growing straight up from the lowest to the highest. And what we can do as well is just put the height up a tad so they'll actually grow everywhere. And then let's go. There we go. Lovely. There we go. That's better. Right. So now we can just go with another type of tree. Mix it up a little bit. Nope. Yeah, sure, but let's go bigger. Okie doke. There we go. Right. Any other trees that we want? Yeah, I do think the pines definitely are... They've got a little bit more of that Warhammer feel, don't they? Because they're quite harsh on the eyes. I guess like a lot of their architecture. Right. And pretty dense as well. Okay, cool. Do. Okay, so this will be like our bandit camp here. We can put terrain left and right so we can zoom out a little bit and still have a good image. What can be done with the complete maps? Are you able to import in something else? Yeah, exactly. You could take images, you can do small videos, MP4, edit them yourself so they blend properly, and then all sorts of stuff. Right, let's have a look at how big are we looking here. Not bad, actually. Tiny bit smaller. There, that looks a bit better already. I like that. I mean, it doesn't really matter in there so much, but... Okay, and if we go... Is this grass still going to look horribly out of place? Okay, it's not bad, but... kind of prefer the... Is that even putting any down? Yeah, it is. Jeez. Just comes out. Some of the grass is a lot smaller than others. There we go. Right, we'll try and just make this look a little less unnatural, a little more natural. Do 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 do. If you hold it for long enough, you'll get reasonable coverage. What we can do is we can just click that and let it go. So we'll just let that spawn stuff for a while. Meanwhile, okay. The traditional bandit camp in the open. Okay, well, they're going to need a cart, aren't they? Otherwise, either a cart or a horse or something, I guess. But let's have a barrel here. Smaller barrel, please. Right. Doink. Right. And let's go for... I don't like that one. The detail is just way off compared to a lot of the other assets. It just doesn't look good. I would love more assets for this. Oh, I'd love them. But alas, nay, there are not as many as I would like. Okay, plants, bucket. Okay, pea pot. Maybe we could do like a log. Okay, I've got this. Smaller log, but... yoink, 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 yoink. Oh shit, stop spawning logs everywhere. I just cottoned on to what it was doing there. I was like, hang on. Actually, you're too big. Go away. Excuse me, you're too big. Be gone. Oh no, I tell you what. Doink. Problem solved. Okay. Right, that's good. That's good. Now we can go stones, maybe? Nope, smaller stones. Oh, wow. They really are small. Okay, well, let's spawn some stones over the place and catch up with chat. There are some others on Patreon made a ship map with the background scrolling on repeat to imitate water. You had no idea MP4s and such now supported. Very cool. Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, Bob, is a lot of those maps are created with this, and you can make those maps yourself in a few minutes. It takes a little bit of practice, and if you want an isometric map in this, it's easy. All you do is you go here, click map, click ortho, and there you go. Now, obviously, that doesn't look too hot at the moment. You need to zoom in. But this will effectively export this as a picture, and if you click ×4, it'll do it in a hell of a. Why is that opacity? There we go. There's the opacity. Doink. Yeah, you can do as you like, but I like it. It's also got hex support. Stop. Right. Need to get rid of a few of the... There's... I know what they could have done. Right, there we go. Not that it's going to help much when you're doing it in a clearing, but... I love this song. There we go. I'm just customizing the fire a little bit. Turning it into a little bit more of like a fire pit. Making it look a little bit more believable for those of you that, you know, immersions and all that. There you go. Too much detail, you say? Never. Lies. Right. I think that's a neat battle map, right? That's really cool. That's all right, buddy. This is $10. That's the thing I like about it, and it's got houses out the wazoo. A few different styles, at least. You can make some good stuff with this. Definitely. Definitely you can make some good stuff. It's not perfect. It's got flaws. It's got quirks. It's not perfect. And it makes your graphics card go humana, humana, humana. But I like it. I like it a lot. Oh my god, it's not even 11 yet. We're doing so well for time. Okay, what else can we do here? Ah. I forgot you could do that. Oh. Simple but beautiful. You can import assets if you can find free ones that aren't poo-poo turd. I seem to have a lot of problems with that, but likely if you're less fussy... God, that made me sound like a dick. Basically, I can't cope with anything that's not, let's say, artistically consistent. So if something, you know, looks a bit off or quirky, I just can't accept it in my life. I can't embrace it. So, yeah, I need stuff that all looks consistent with my Vermintide maps. And this stuff, I think it does. So what we can do here is we can go... Yeah, let's go down a little bit with light. Let's play with lighting now, because this is one of the biggest things for me anyway. Is, you know, having a little impact on time of day. Go there, vignettes up, saturation down. About there, bloom threshold. A little bit of bloom there, so we can do fire. You can make the fire a little bit more obvious by changing the bloom. There we go. That's pretty nice. Sky rotation. Ambient light, we can turn that down. We can put it up. We can put it down. I kind of like it like that. I think that looks neat. Temperature, we can go winter, summer. I'll do this later in the day. And if you wanted to make this, like, let's say you want to have a super zoomed out map, right? So you wouldn't zoom out like this. Don't worry, I just got you back. We're going to go ahead and we're going to find some sort of land mass over here. If I can find where the buggers are. They're actually over here. Nope, I lied. There they are. Doing, 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 doing. Okay. You, and you. Right. Okay, well now for a starter, we can zoom out a bit more. And we've got a bigger canvas to work with. More importantly though, what you can do is click L, L, and L, locks them in place. Then you pick your woods that you're going with. We're going with these. And now we've locked them in place. Kia! Oh, crap. Okay. Tiny bit less. They still need to be a little bit bigger than the last ones, but yeah, okay. Even less still. Right. And you can just like do. Let's go a bigger brush. Like, you just don't want to show that. It's fine. We'll get some more bushy trees there in a second. This is what kills frame rates, by the way, and probably computers too. Right, there we go. There we go. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Beautiful. I know what this needs. I've just realized what this needs. So firstly, that's beautiful. Oaf. Except for this. Problem solved. They are eventually, at some point in the world, introducing a system where you can blend the colours of each thing independently. But like, okay, so that to me, that's looking pretty good. Right, that's looking pretty good if you ask me. It's like a winter ambush. Not winter, evening ambush, sorry. There is a couple of things I just wanted to do, and that was a little bit of just a few wildflowers. Just a few. And maybe a few more. Oh, I like some blue bottles, right? It almost makes it look safe. Schnurf, schnurf, schnurf. Okay. And I think that for me, that's good. Follow the free assets and temporary free specials. Just go on Ellie. Okay, cool. That campfire feel. So, like, let's have a play around here. We'll take a picture of that. We'll slap on winter. Just have to change the bloom for that because the bloom makes winter go absolutely nuts. There's winter. There's... Should we do, like, not quite winter, little bit winter? A bit of winter. And then you can go, like... let's... We go there, cut the height of the sun, like, right the way up. Get saturation back down, and we could go for something a little bit more still like the look of the... Oh, okay. So a little bit more autumn. Okay. What else will we do? Sky rotation. I mean, you can change the sky as well, just if you feel like, yeah, that will give a better glow. And some of the backgrounds are really nice. Like, some of them are just not appropriate, though. And you can stop it rotating. So, like, if you are not too sure on the background, you'd be like, up, sitting here enjoying my food. Jump. And let's actually go down to the right height. There you go. Surrounded by woods. That's not dark enough for my liking, so I would say, like... Yeah, I would need this a lot darker. Let's see what first person looks like with my comfortable levels of... Little bit there. Yeah. Ground fog. If in doubt, there's fog. If in doubt, there's fog. Fog makes everything terrifying. Okay, I don't like how that's interacting with the floor. Turn that density down. Yeah. Less dense, but more of. There you go. Misty Morning. Epic Games Unreal Engine Marketplace, where you'll find 3D assets to import. Ah, okay. I wonder if they allow people to sell them. Because the thing is with this software, it's every asset on it you're allowed to make stuff with and sell. Do we have a map for narrating a road trip? That's a good question, actually. No, we don't. But... Okay. Bear with. Nope. Is it that one? Yeah, it was. Okay. Paint this. There we go. All right, tiling. Problem is it looks so repetitive. The way that tile so you have to go with this or that or this, and they all look freaking terrible. I don't like any of them. Okay, that will have to do, but I tell you what we'll do. We'll find a way to fix this. Okay, I've got a better way. You have been erased. Clear. You have been cleared. La da dee 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 dee. We're just going to hint at where the path is because there won't be as much grass there. Sometimes it's not about what you put down. Sometimes it's what you don't put down. Would have been better off with the path leading that way, actually. Which it can do. That's fine. Right. There we go. Looking good. A marvellous work of art. Yeah, absolutely. And then what we can do is do some rocks, then rocks fall, everyone dies. Then we'll do the rocks down here. There you go. Then we just need to go forward and make what looks like it should be a path. So look at where this is heading. That needs to be like here. Okay. Then we need to just make it obvious that that's not a path. Maybe some bushes. Yeah, that'll do. Not those bushes, though. They're bad. Whoa, they're huge. Nope. Okay, there we go. There we go. Right. Cart. Oh, I tell you what we can do. I have a plan. Dewey, you're gonna like this. You're gonna like this. What's the texture of this like? Okay. Right, where is it? Where is it? Doink. Here you go, Dewey. There's your micro horse. Go! Can you stop eating now, please? Don't make me spawn another one. That's it. Doink. Yes, there is a moose as well. Oh, Jesus. Right, okay. That one looks a bit more... That one looks a little bit more bright and alert, so there you go. It's a bit, I don't know, plain, but I'm sure you won't mind. A horse is a horse, really. A horse is a horse is a horse. Right. Go this way. Go that way. Go that way. Go that way. And what we're going to have to do with this, just to kind of make it work... So we'll take the picture from, like, here. Oh, horse, you're missing textures. You look a bit shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, mate. You just look a bit shit. It looked better without the frickin' horse. Not plain classy. I'm sorry, mate. I think this is better left to theatre of mind. Some of the animals look better than others, like dragon, not bad. Not bad at all. Lot of love there. Zebra. I mean, it looks better than the horse, to be fair. Okay. So there you go. You just have to imagine you've got a horse, do we? Right. Delete the cart. So what we need to do here, well, we'll snap a pic there. We'll get the fog off. We'll get the intensity down a little bit. Oh, okay. Here's something we need. Yep, that's one. Okay. I mean, this will work for this angle, but not much else. But that's fine. That's nice. Zebra mule. No, don't get any ideas. I'll tell you what you could do, actually, just to save time. Oh, not that one. That's actually quite nice. Nope, nope, nope. Maybe... Actually, that would have been fairly good, wouldn't it? Yeah. Oh, man. Going off into the hills. Beautiful. I think the one I like the most, like this looks actually quite nice. That's a nice sky. That's also quite nice. Let's roll with that. And let's sort the sun out here because the lighting is terrible. We've got it really high, but there is way too much ambient light. There we go. Now it doesn't look ridiculous. Okay. White balance. Little bit less saturation. There we go. Oh, I like that. I like that. Oh, hang on. I'd like that a little bit more if there were some more bushes here. Nope, not those bushes. Nearly ruined it. There we go. Perfect. Nice and bleak looking. Yeah. Oh, this is Warhammer. Bleak's all you're going to get. But this is a decent, this is a reasonable amber spot. Like, you could just take the image of this as well and be like, you know, traveling along in the cart. Someone stops by the side of the cart and says, "Oi, cunt, you ran over my rabbit." Yep, there you go. Perfect map for that scene. That's now canon. Right, let's have a little check over here. There's some reasonable scenery too. Right, cool. I'm going to save that one. Doink. Should we have a little showcase of what we've made thus far? Because there are some really good ones here. Let's have a little look around the town. We'll do that first. Rabbit, you think he's a scammer? Yeah, trying to claim on your insurance. Oh, so naughty. Jesus, so from the comment I made earlier on the Facebook group, I've had 47 likes already. 47 likes. There you go. Don't get that many on Facebook that often. 21 comments as well. It's doing better than a YouTube video, for God's sake. Oh, there you go. There you go. Right. It's just loading the map at the moment. Don't worry. It takes a while. It takes a while. It tends to freeze when I ask it to do this. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Right, how's everyone else doing in the chat right now? While this is loading, we'll have a little catch up. Ah, dear. Jim Gibson's requested that some of them are top-down. Could easily dropped into tabletop platforms. Ah, your theatre of mind. Theatre of mind. That's what you want. I'll do a few top-down ones while I'm here, though. Or take some top-down screenshots. Okay. I'm just going to zap it. Because it's it needs a reboot. Occasionally it goes a bit derpy like this. You shall roll intuition. Yeah, roll to test scam. Good stuff. It's perception within this game, and I always call it awareness, which confuses my players, but it's called perception within I say within this game, within Warhammer Fantasy. That's a really nice map, actually. God damn. I really like that. If it were that, but a little bit less saturation, and a fantasy building, good lord, that would be oh, that's very spicy. This is where I'd like to steal maps from other people via some sort of hub system. And, you know, claim them as my own. After a bit of bodgery, of course. Is that so much to ask for? I don't think so. Right, let's just a quick tour of maps. If we load the marshes. I actually think this is my favourite map. Really like it. Right, there you go. Top-down map. Boink. Boink. I prefer these views, though. Or I prefer views that are at least like this. If we go fog, we just turn that density down a tad. We should probably just turn it off for this, shouldn't we? There you go, because it just gets in the way. Doink. Just make loads and loads of pictures. Doink. Not so good to doink. New to these streams, what do you use these cracking 3D maps for, Goose? I use them for Warhammer Fantasy 4th Edition roleplay campaigning, which I'm starting again after like a year's hiatus. So we're going to be doing a roleplay show starting next Friday with myself and some of the dudes, possibly a grill as well, OMG. Waiting to hear back, but yeah, I think we're up to about 9 players now. We're not all going to be playing with that many players every single game. We're going to be rotating in and out because a lot of adults have a lot of life stuff to do. Good lord, some of these angles are just shit hot. I really like them. Let's change the weather around a little bit. Let's go nighttime. Toggle sky rotation. Okay. Actually, no. I prefer that night sky. And let's get the intensity down a little bit. Height of the sun quite far down. Direction. Last few bits of light. Oh, that is so spicy. It's a George Foreman. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's only surprising because like, I think it's actually now 100% of my viewers are men. And I don't know what I've said wrong. Lols, but no, it used to be about 98. But I mean, that's what you get for being a Games Workshop. It's niche. The roleplay stuff might be different. I haven't actually checked the metrics of this channel. Right, there we go. There we go. Screenshot there. Nice. Let's do a little bit more lighting tweaking. So yeah, that's the general gist of what we use these for. Roleplay games, basically. Although, you know, making them is just fun on its own. Right, so we've done a few screenshots from there. What other maps am I actually proud of? Oh, okay, let's show you the good one. I'll show you the good one. By good, I mean amazeballs. You just have to kind of wait 5 minutes for it to load. Roleplay tends to have a bit more female viewership generally. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Especially the D&D-ish vibe, I guess. Like the Warhammer roleplay games still... Is it Warhammer that alienates them, or is it the neckbeards? I think it's probably the neckbeards. Of which I could be one. I aspire to be one day. Excuse me, I think you'll find that the Emperor is a manifestation of warp energy, not a shaman. You heretic. Good lord. Good lord. And if it's not the neckbeards, it's the Germans, isn't it, Dewey? It's the Germans telling us how to spell stuff. Ugh, they're so efficient. They're so efficient. Right, here we go. Here's a town. Don't worry about the path. I'm just about to fix that. Every time you load into this, I love you all, you Germans. I love you. But I know you can't help helping me learn to spell. Right, hang on. What's going on here? Someone's left a fog on. Okay, right. That's reset the fog at least. So that's a bit better. Vignette. I like a little bit of vignette. Saturation. Yeah, like every time you do this, it needs to be redone. White balance. There you go. So these are my buildings. There's some really nice views here as well. Like, okay, we need to change that path quickly. Then we'll do the nice views. Oh, that'll sodding have to do. Like, doink. That is such a nice shot. That's such a nice shot. So good. Go up here, around the back of the Miners Guild. The Miners Pick. And that's the Miners Corp. I guess you probably have to go up between the residential houses of the Miners Guild to enjoy this view. Zomg. Shame the mountain's kind of missing some stuff. Yeah, I know you can't remove the rainbow and it absolutely triggers me. I'm like, go away. Like, you can make it go up or down, but I'm like, I don't want a rainbow, all right? This is supposed to be miserable and depressing, this campaign. Well, not miserable and depressing, just miserable. So on Friday, we're going to have a little session 0 with the players. Ah, stood atop. Oh, crap. Someone set the boat on fire. Is there anything good you can see from the rat hole? No, nothing I can show off because of the way I've built the map. You can look longingly into the woods. I'm super happy with this, though. I've got like 20 pictures of it that I think are all like really nice images. You just got to be a little selective about what angles you go for. Like even the old lumberyard looks You know, it's not bad. It's not bad. A little dark, but, you know. Too dark, change the sky. Simples. Freaking boat on fire. I think it's because the bloom's up quite high, which makes it look that way. All right, guys. I'm going to be hitting the sack. I probably won't stream the session 0 on Friday, but there's a very small possibility once we're all on, I might, but I don't think so. So I want it to be just relaxing for the players, just to learn what's going on. And then I'll probably record a video afterwards of me explaining just the basics of Warhammer Fantasy, how to play, what to do, what the GM will ask for. I won't explain all of the rules, but I'll just explain enough for a player to know what to do if presented with a dilemma, just to know what sort of options there are. There are skills you can use, that there are various actions in combat you can do, etc, etc. That's my aim, is just getting players to the point where they can kind of think, okay, well, there's actually a fair bit of freedom, and then say to me, I would like to run up to him and do a fly kick. And I'll be like, sure. Roll attack. I look forward to it. I look forward to it. Guys, you've been great. I look forward to seeing you all again in the next streamo, whenever that is. I've got a lot of GM prep to do, and I need to do most of it behind the scenes, because I don't want everyone to know exactly what's going on. So, yeah, rolls to see how many guards he has, and then rolls again to see how many coins you drop while you're kicking. Right, toodle pip, guys. And